What is up, guys? This is iUpdateOS, and today I'm going to show you how you can get a better mail app for your iPhone or iPod Touch. As you see here, I've got lots and lots of emails to go through, and this would normally take me a long time on the standard mail app. Now in Mailbox, each email has about 5 functions. If you slide your finger halfway to the right, it'll show you an archive option. If you slide all the way to the right, you'll have a delete option. Now if you slide from the left, you'll have a remind me later option, which I'll cover later. And if you slide farther to the left, you'll have a list option. Now here I'll just show you how fun it is to archive a bunch of your emails. As you see, they all moved to the checkmark section at the top of your iDevice. Now I'm going to delete some. To see your deleted emails, just head over to Trash. You can either move them back to your archive or mailbox sections, or if you slide all the way to the right, you can delete it. Now if you've got a ton of mail in the trash, just click the empty trash button. Here's the remind me later option. If you slide halfway to the left, you've got a later today, this evening, tomorrow, next weekend, next week, in a month, someday, or a pick a date option. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to click the pick a date option. I'm going to set it to go off in 3 minutes. When you're done, just click set date. Now you can see it was queued in the Remind Me Later section, and it's set to go off at 2:50. The fourth thing you can do with an email is you can create a list with it. If you slide all the way to the left on your email, you'll get something that looks like 3 lines. When you release that, a list will pop up with some options. You can either put it in the default to buy, to read, or to watch, but I'm going to make my own list. I'm just going to call it Mailbox Video. I'll add a couple more emails to that list. Now just head over to the list section, and you can see that both those emails were put in there. And finally, the last thing you can do with an email in Mailbox is reorder them. If you head over to the Mailbox section, you'll see that I've got tons of emails that I still haven't gone through. So say I want to put Celebrate Guest Appreciation Day on the top. All you have to do is hold it down and drag it up to the top of the screen. This is a really cool feature because you can order emails and their importance versus the date that they were sent to you. So now that we covered what each email can do, let's head over to Settings. For now, Mailbox only supports Gmail, so that's probably something you're going to have to take into consideration while using this app. Now you can also add email signatures, and you can reorder the importance of your lists, or you can delete some of them. Now here's where you edit some of your snooze options. I set to start my day at 8 a.m., to start my weekends at 9, and to end my day at 6 p.m. Now you can also change what day your week starts at, but for me it's just going to be Monday versus the traditional Sunday. You can also set what your weekend starts at, and I just had the default set for Saturday. Now for the Remind Me Later options, you can adjust what time some of the snoozes are. For example, you've got a later today that I set for +3 hours, and you've also got a someday that I set to remind me in 1 month. You also have sync preferences. For notifications, you can get notified for new messages and for snooze messages. I have both of those on. And finally, you can adjust what your app badge says. You can have it show the number of messages in your inbox, or show the number of new messages you have. When you've cleared all the messages out of your inbox, something really neat happens. You get a saying that says you're all done, and it shows you a really nice looking Instagram picture faded behind the Mailbox logo. From there, you can either tweet about it, post about it, or even find information about the day's photo. Well guys, that is about all for Mailbox. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you liked it. And if you're interested in more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.